To start off now, so welcome everybody to Social Today, and this is all about social media, and this week we have been talking about Twitter, and in particular analytics and how to measure your efforts on Twitter, analyse your followers, and all that sort of thing. And welcome Rita, and everybody else who's now joining in. Welcome Sarah. Indeed, it was Sarah Townsend's idea to cover Twitter analytics this week. So thanks for the suggestion, Sarah, and welcome to the show. So we have Rich with us. Good morning, Rich.
Good morning, everyone.
So, we're doing covering Twitter analytics this week, and just I guess starting sort of questions. How important is analytics and measurement on the web side of things for you? Is that I really don't know. Is that sort of a service that you offer clients, or tell me about that.
Yeah, so analytics is very important because it's how you know whether what you're doing is working in a marketing context. So obviously online we can measure pretty much everything, from where people come from, what they do on a site, to whether they're doing what we want them to, basically. And it's all very important to keep abreast of that. So part of what I do is I work with clients on a monthly basis to just review their website. One of the things that I work on, or at least try to, is report on how we're attaining their goals, and to do that I use their analytics. So it's very important to me, very important to my clients as well, because it's the only way you can know whether what you're doing is working, and the investment that you're putting in is getting you something out.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Indeed, a good explanation of why analytics are important there. Welcome to Jensen Sundance from California. Good to have you on the show. So I think moving specifically onto Twitter, one of the things that we touched on briefly, but not all that much because I'm not as technically gifted as you are, Rich, is Twitter custom audiences, and indeed this is something that you can do on Facebook as well. And I guess there's two sides to this. There's the advertising side and the analysis side using custom audiences. I think there's a perception out there that this is quite difficult to actually set up. Any comments on that?
Well, it's not. I think basically it can come down to a spreadsheet. That's what you do to enact your custom audiences. You upload a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet data can contain a number of different things. You might choose for it to just contain people's names. Yeah. So mine being at Rigorous Rich, yours being at intranetfuture, and it might just have those in it. Yeah. It might have email addresses. So if you've got say you're a business of a certain size and you've got an email database of existing customers or people that have signed up for a newsletter, and you want to do a campaign around, offering them a specific deal, you can drag down your spreadsheet of email addresses, upload it into Twitter, and create a custom audience straight from that. So it doesn't have to be hard at all, as long as you know you've got access to the information to target a certain group of people, and you know how to wrangle a spreadsheet. You can create a custom Twitter audience.
Excellent, yeah, that's a really good explanation. And also Facebook and Twitter for, pretty sure, I don't know if it's other mail services, but definitely for MailChimp, because I'm on MailChimp, as you know. And you can actually, yeah, you should know this, you look after MailChimp for me.
I do.
You can just basically log into MailChimp while you're setting up the custom audiences and actually import it just by connecting the two services, so there's no spreadsheet necessary there. So that's quite convenient to be able to do that. Okay, so
good tip, John. Good tip.
Yeah,
John's the top tip.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Moving on. Oh, the audience is creeping up as it always does when you're on the show, Rich. And I think Rita, who's watching. She's just said major tip. Yeah, thanks, Rita. Rita was watching yesterday. I think she was trying to get hashtag Rich is back trending yesterday. She was getting quite excited at the prospect of you
across the UK by all means.
quite excited about the prospect of you being back today. So, more generally, then, how's your week been? Any interesting projects or websites being worked on or launched this week?
It's been a very, very busy week. I launched. Well, I think last time I was talking to you, John, I spoke about evpeople.co.uk. So we've been doing a lot of work now on the ongoing stuff with that, which is, you know, running a pay-per-click campaign through Google and on social media. I've got Luann Wise working with me on that one. So we've been analysing what people are doing and, you know, whether they're, again, going back to the analytics, on a weekly basis I'm looking at that for the client, just to see whether people are doing what we need them to and whether we need to tweak or nip and tuck anything in order to make it clearer for people and easier for them to use. Glad to say that that's going pretty well. You know, we've had in about 2 weeks we've had well over 700 users, I think.
Excellent.
Which is good traffic for a brand new website. Other than that, I mean, I've been. It's always difficult. I do so many things in a week. It's hard to keep track. But I mean, I think I've been working with you, John, on a couple of bits for your websites and generally just working on some bits and bobs for my support clients. Just to keep everything ticking over for them. So that's been my week.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that that summary. Oh, you know, this and that, Rich. Quite a bit of training this week, plus a day down to Cardiff, which was quite interesting. So a few useful meetings there, prepping the ground for my move down there in January. So that was that was good. Oh, thank you very much.
Let's start a hashtag. Don't leave Cheltenham. Is that too long for a hashtag? I don't think so. I think it's descriptive enough.
I don't know. I'm not so sure about that.
Can we use the power of social, John?
No.
I think we can use the power of social, people. Come on.
Okay, so some great suggestions. Cardiff. Moving down to Cardiff in Wales. Thanks for your question there. So had some great suggestions in for what to cover next week. So I think I've actually had about 4 or 5 in. So going to be looking at those. But if you've got any other suggestions for a social media theme that you'd like me to cover next week and us to discuss next week, that would be great. No, not sure what makes you think I'm a communist, but thanks for the question. So look forward to.
Probably the scarf.
Look forward to. Oh yeah, it could be the scarf actually. It's a bit of a communist-looking scarf. Yeah. So keep those suggestions coming in. Do tweet me at intranetfuture, and be back at Monday, 8:45, usual time on Monday. This show goes out 8:45 every weekday, and it's all about social media. So whatever you're doing today, enjoy your day. Yes, I'm sure I'm not a communist. Thank you very much, Blake Scolari. I'm off to the races today. I don't think communists are that sort of big on the races, so perhaps that sort of might prove the point. No, I've never tried being a communist either. Enjoy your weekend, and back on Monday, everybody. Bye for now. Oh, bye. Rich, are you going to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.